Hello everybody, this is for all of you that wanted to know how I made those ocean coasters. I was trying to make this quick. Sorry I didn't make it last night. I was exhausted from work, so it's early in the morning. I already have my epoxy all mixed up. Normally I would say get all the bubbles out. For this, I don't mind all the little micro bubbles in it because it makes it look more like water when you're done. So first, pour just a little bit in, just to get the bottom covered. Oh, I hope I mixed up enough epoxy.
We were just talking, and she mentioned how you're buying your shoes now with Butter Chili.
Yeah, I do this just so that when I put the shells in, I know I have a nice smooth surface on the other side.
She is talking about my shoes. She is discussing my shoes. It is nobody's business where I buy my shoes.
I blast this a little with my heat gun. Just to make the epoxy a little thinner and a little easier to work with, and I'm just making sure that it's filling this crease all the way. There we go. Okay, seashells. I handpicked these from the beach, so makes it really cooler, but you can buy bags of shells at Michael's, and I've seen them at Joann's. So whatever you want to use, and then just put them wherever you want them. The last one I did was on an angle, so I'm going to actually do this one straight across the bottom to switch it up. Now remember, you are looking at the back or the bottom of the coaster. So make sure if you want certain sides of the shells showing that you're putting them in there face down, because it's the other side of the coaster that you're going to be seeing. I have some cool little ones like this. Usually just place the ones I want to be seen first, and then the rest I just sprinkle on there to give it more of a, I guess, organic, natural look. I apologize about the background noise. My boyfriend is still sleeping. That is him snoring you keep hearing. Okay. Don't know if I'm gonna use all of these.
Excuse me for a second. What? You like a Pepto Bismol? I keep them in my wallet. You think you might?
There we go.
I'm not sure.
Sorry about the Seinfeld playing in the background. Okay.
You know, Primavera is Italian for spring.
There we go. Alright, so once you got the shells in, pour in the rest of your epoxy.
All of a sudden, just hit me.
Cover them up.
You were saying about the script. Right, the script.
Oh no, I don't think I mixed enough up.
It's
That's what you get for rushing.
Maybe we should go. We haven't heard his notes yet. We don't know how he feels about our work.
Okay, well, this is enough to get us started, so I can at least show you guys, and then I will take a little break and whip up some more epoxy quick and come back on. Oh, some of these shells moved. Just make sure they're where you want them. Okay, so I am using this Pinata brand gold, and I put this over the sand part just to give it a nice little shimmer. I try to drop it in the empty spaces so that it will bleed through to the other side.
just a stomach thing.
Yuck.
Well, we're gonna have to do this some other time. So if you give me your number.
There we go. And it doesn't matter however you want them. They're going to spread, keep that in mind, and they're also going to sink. Okay. All right, next I'm going to use a lighter. Oh no, sorry. Actually, hold that thought. I almost forgot the most important color, white. This is how you get the waves and that cool effect that makes the water look like it's moving. So I like to just go right down the coastline. And then you can put some random ones here throughout. But put white down first, because remember, we are looking at the back of it, so you want that white to show up down at the bottom. All right, next I have this pretty, it's called Sky Blue. I'm gonna do this closer to the shore because it is a very lighter color compared to the other blues I have. I just like the way it looks.
I think she might have sneezed all over someone's pasta primavera. Someone might have gotten sick with this.
Ocean green, I love this color. One of my favorites.
Pasta primavera? Is that what she said? She's something. She's a wild one. She's wearing me out.
And then I love this Baja Blue. I'm gonna do that along the edges back here. And if you drop them right on top of the white, it'll create a really nice effect afterwards.
What? Really? Oh my God.
Actually gonna go through with a little more white.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. Thanks. Dalrymple just canceled the pilot.
Tempur-Pedic's mission is to give you truly transformative sleep. So no more tossing and turning, because only Tempur-Pedic's proprietary material
Let's see. Now at this point, just have fun. Layer the different colors. The more layers you do, the more effects you're gonna get on the other side. Using the Baja Blue again. I'm gonna throw just a little of that. Top of the green.
New restaurant-inspired Hidden Valley Ranch secret sauces. You either love it or you really love it.
Okay. So that's all I'm gonna do for the moment. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna hit this with my heat gun. I just have a very simple basic one for embossing. It works just fine. You don't need one of the crazy ones. But this will help loosen everything up and give your alcohol ink some movement. This is how you're going to get those effects. Alright, I'm going to take a brief break because I need to whip up some more epoxy to fill the rest of this in, and I might throw a little ink on there again, but I'm just going to take a pause while I mix that epoxy and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I have not touched this, but look how cool these swirls are. Love them. Okay. Got more epoxy. And I'm just gonna fill this mold up the rest of the way and make sure those shells are covered. And it's gonna move all your inks around. Give it a really cool effect.
If you do have a ketchup secret, I would really, really like to know what it is.
Okay. And I don't know if I really want to add anything else to it. Honestly, I think I'm just going to leave it. I have found the less you mess around and play with things like this, and let it have a more natural flow, the cooler it looks. So I'm gonna leave this one, and because I mixed up so much extra epoxy, I'm gonna show you guys just a couple other quick coasters. Oh, and I'm setting this in a level space, very important.
3 layers strong for sneezes, smudges, and everything in between.
So I have a friend that wanted kind of like a tie-dye-ish coaster. So I'm gonna just pour this rest of this epoxy into this mold. It looks like I have just enough.
Stay safe.
These past few months haven't been easy, but they've reminded us that no matter what, there's no place like
I
home.
actually still have a little extra. Probably just pour that into a tiny mold that I have to make into jewelry or something.
Home means everything.
So, since she wants tie-dye, I'm gonna start with white and kind of like hit each one of the points, I guess.
Prilosec OTC uses a unique delayed release formula that helps it pass through the tough stomach acid. It then works to turn down acid production, blocking heartburn at the source.
Use this ocean green.
24-hour heartburn protection.
I'm gonna go in between.
1 pill a day, 24 hours, 0 heartburn. Geico. You know when people say
Oh, switch it up. I'm gonna use some pink.
They've really stood the test of time. Much like these majestic Rocky Mountains, which must be named after the rock.
Would be Rocky the Flying Squirrel, Mr. Gecko, sir. Obviously.
Come on, Bullwinkle. You're named after.
First President George Rockington.
And
That doesn't even make any sense,
I
Mr.
have passion purple. Now, as you can see, I overfilled this a little bit. Always leave some room for your alcohol ink. It's fine. I will clean this up afterwards. It's not a big deal. I'm gonna drop some purple.
Find your sense of wonder. Find the world as new. Again. At Chevy, we like to be better. Now during the Chevy Open sales event, get up to 15% of MSRP cashback on
Rainforest green. I know this looks dark and weird right now, but I promise you this stuff ends up looking so cool on the other side when it's all done.
To help me lower my car payments by $50 a month. It's a lot of cash in my pocket. Go to the app.
Quick run is your best friend when you're working with epoxy. Now, look at that changing just from me heating it up. Not even touching anything. It's swirling together. Different colors are going to fall different ways to the other side. Remember, this is the back of the coaster. This is not the side you're going to be seeing. Just move these colors around.
Well, maybe I'll mention it to Russell Laura.
Now, because I do want to make sure this has a little bit of like a tie-dye effect, I am just very lightly going to take my popsicle stick and just kind of pull some stuff out to the edges where there's not really any colors. Swirl. You don't want to do too much though, because then your colors are going to mix and you want to be able to see the individual colors. So that's all I'm going to do.
Terms would mean that you get your driver's license around 5.
Overflowing. That's okay. I'll clean it up after. Okay. Just want you to see how everything's kind of like swirled on its own. Same with the beach one. And I hope this helps you, ladies, and I will be back for the reveal later. Okay, I'm back. I worked all day. These are ready to come out. So, time for the big reveal. before you pull them out, make sure you pull around the edge and that it's not tacky still. If it is, leave it in the mold longer. This is good to go. And oh my goodness. Guys, look at that. You see all the little ocean details? It's super easy. Just let everything move its own natural way. Oh my gosh, those shells. Okay, so there is the ocean one. And now for this fun experimental tie-dye one I did. Oh, this is super cool. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a lot of like 3D effects. I'm sorry, it's kind of dark in here. There's purple, pink, blues, whites. It's just super cool looking. There we go. All right, that's it. I hope this helps you guys out. One more look at that gorgeous ocean one. Oh, yeah, keeping this for myself. All right, thank you guys, and I'm sorry if this is a rough video. It's my first ever tutorial video. I will get better, I promise. Thanks. Bye.